Story that's going on with this Red Note app, this China app thing, is amazing. To fill you in on this, it's like the most little brother energy thing ever, and it's happening on a mass scale, like millions of people. So the TikTok ban is going through a couple days, and Gen Z's like, no, fuck you. Because we all know that the Israel lobby is who's behind the TikTok ban. It has nothing to do with China. Look up Project Texas. It's controlled by Oracle already. It's not Chinese propaganda, and even if it was, they're not concerned about our data. If they were concerned about our data, they would have passed data privacy laws, not banning TikTok. Trump tried a TikTok ban bill way back, and it didn't get enough support. And it wasn't until October 7th and the Israel lobby and, support for Palestine breaking out all across TikTok and across young people in general that something actually started to get done. And so now that they're going to ban TikTok, what does Gen Z do? They're like, well, fuck you. We'll go download another Chinese TikTok app. And so Red Note is this Chinese, straight up like in Mandarin app. It has now launched to #1 on the App Store. You can download it yourself. I downloaded it onto my phone just so that I could be a part of that statistic of how many people are downloading it, because that's hilarious. And then what winds up happening? You wind up with American citizens and Chinese citizens just on the same app chatting with each other, like teaching each other Mandarin. They're like doing cultural exchange. It's hilarious.
Would be watching grocery hauls. Chinese grocery hauls are insane because they can actually afford food.
All the TikTok refugees, are you kidding? America's literally burning, and I'm so sorry guys that you have to be here. Change the freaking layout to the same layout like TikTok. We hate it. It used to not be like that. Now it's just all fucked. Like your legislation system. Don't worry, we're not like the Americans. We'll not tell you to go back to your country. The internet is a free space, so feel free to roam around.
And the end result is a whole bunch of people realizing that most of our opinions about people in other countries is based entirely on propaganda. And most of the people in this world are just normal, wonderful people, just like you and me, that just love their families and want the best for their people and their communities, and, more or less agree on 99% of things. And that most governments are pretty corrupt and pretty horrible, and we pretty much all generally oppose governments and get along with people. Now, is there a psyop layer to this? Like, is it organic, or is it, artificially inflated or created? Maybe. I mean, there's a strong argument to be made for the China lobby's influence in a Trump presidency, and Chinese tech alliances and tech firms and just big Chinese money. Like, there is an argument to be made for there being a conspiracy theory here, but I really don't think that that's actually the point. I don't think that the American citizens going to Red Note are like China loyalists. Like, obviously they don't really give a shit. They're just protesting and making a point that in this day and age, we're all free people and we all have the freedom to make our own choices. And the legacy concept of access being controlled by the government is gone. And it's taking years for the internet to evolve into the, sort of vehicle of freedom that it's eventually becoming. With a strong dose of potential vehicle of tyranny thrown in there. But as it does evolve, and as we all evolve with it in our understanding of like what we can do together and what kind of choice we have and what control we have when we just leverage this tool in our hands, it's pretty cool to watch people find their own solutions to government and to watch us just sort of take control of everything one system at a time. So yeah, everyone's got like some really hot take on it, and it's like either it's the devil or it's like the greatest thing ever and you have to show solidarity. It's like, yeah, whatever, we don't need to take it all the world so seriously, but it is pretty funny to watch, because as a little brother, I identify strongly with this fuck you energy. Stories like that just give me a lot of hope for our future together on this planet. Woohoo! 然后一只啊。